Well, the special counsel investigation headed by Robert Mueller was created, you will remember, to investigate Russian meddling in the 2016 election. It didn't take much time to deduce there was very little to investigate there, but the investigation didn't go away. They never do. It broadened over and over until it became what it is now, which is a team of Democratic attorneys prying into the personal lives of anyone associated with Donald Trump and sending some of them to prison. So what justifies the continued existence of this investigation, which is a good question that few ask. Kim Strassel of the Wall Street Journal does, though, and she joins us tonight. So, Kim, what is the pretext for continuing this at this stage?
Well, it's hard to know. Again, we were supposed to talk about Trump-Russia collusion. So far, in all of the time that the special counsel has gone along, he's not found any evidence of that. Now, his mandate did say any related crimes, so I guess if you were going to give him a rationale, you could say if he found evidence of wrongdoing, he has an obligation to follow those leads as well. But I think one of the frustrations out there among a lot of people who are watching this is that you now have this very one-sided probe where all the people who were accused of things and were not necessarily found guilty of any of those accusations are still under the spotlight, whereas those who made the accusations and potentially have done some criminal activity of their own are getting no scrutiny whatsoever.
So, look, I'm not defending Michael Cohen, who I just want to say for the record I've always thought was a ridiculous sleazeball. But if at the end we find out that he didn't pay taxes on the sale of a handbag and, like, brokered a deal to a porn star, I mean, that's not really worth ending the business of government for 2 years, is it? Is anyone going to admit that?
No, because they're so invested in this point in legitimizing and rationalizing. Look, ask yourself this question, which is somewhat mystifying. Michael Cohen has been brought up on 2 felony charges of breaking campaign finance laws. I've written about campaign finance laws a lot. It is exceptionally rare that they are ever prosecuted at a criminal level. They are almost always civil charges. So why did they do it? They did it so that they could have a connection with Trump and all the headlines that we've had this week. It's the only thing that I can think of for why they would have gone down that path, especially because we read that they had close to 20 charges that they wanted to bring again, and they dropped a number of them just so that they could get the few that they got on taxes and banks and the campaign finance violations.
But, I mean, how destabilizing is this for the country? I mean, if you find out the president's colluding with Vladimir Putin, you know, bust him for it. But if people come away thinking this is on both sides, but everybody watching knows what this is. It's a bunch of people who hate Trump are trying to bring him down by any means necessary. But when the smoke clears, does anyone trust the justice system at all anymore?
Well, no, and here's one of the problems is, look, I think a lot of Americans, when Bob Mueller was first put in place, thought, all right, get to the bottom of this very serious accusation. Was there Trump-Russia collusion?
Exactly.
Look, that was a big deal. We deserved an answer to that. But if you're now going to go down the line of prosecuting all these other things, and then you're not even going to take a look at the people who may have done wrong in making these accusations and lodging that very serious accusation at the top echelons of our government, where it was acted upon by the FBI. I mean, look, if you're going to go after Michael Cohen for campaign finance violations, why is nobody taking a look at the Hillary Clinton campaign or the DNC, who hired an opposition research firm but did not state that accurately on their campaign finance forms? They ran it through a law firm and called it legal services.
It just makes everybody so cynical. It just degrades the country in a way that's going to be hard to recover from. It's very sad to watch. You are one of the clearest explainers of what's going on, Kim Strassel, and we appreciate that. Thank you.